Hello and welcome to the show where we could be speaking to hundreds of people tonight.
Hundreds?
Yep, because one man with hundreds of voices is going to be here. The king of impressions, John Culshaw, is on this show tonight.
Yes, which means we have got a king and a commander, because we're also chatting to Iain MacGillivray, someone who was voted to become Scotland's youngest clan commander. No wonder when he goes out dressed like that.
I know.
Tarts and galore.
Goes to the shops like that and everything. Right, of course. Now, next tonight, if you thought being a clan commander was all about farming, playing the pipes, speaking Gaelic and competing at Highland Games, then you'd be right. Kind of.
Yeah. Farmer Iain MacGillivray from Culrossie in Easter Ross was just 29 when he was voted to become Commander-in-Chief of Clan MacGillivray, making him one of the youngest chiefs of modern times. And he joins us now together with Donald MacLaren from the Standing Council of Scottish Chiefs. Good to see you,
guys.
gentlemen. Thank you for joining us.
Some amazing titles in there.
I know, there really was. Impressive. So, Iain, is that right? You were voted in. Tell us how it all works.
Yeah, firstly, this is just cool to be sitting on the seat of Hamish Stewart previously.
As you made your day, yeah.
You can't take the seat away with you. You need it, okay?
It's still warm too.
Yeah, tell us a wee bit about you getting voted in then.
Well, it all kind of happened in 2016 when I kind of put myself forward for the kind of electoral process of this this new thing that they were doing, and we haven't been. Our clan has been without a chief for like almost 100 years, you know, and we did have a former commander, Colonel George B. MacGillivray from Canada, but after passing away, the chiefship remained dormant, so they went through this electoral process to kind of elect a commander, and I was chosen out of about 4 or 5 people. And actually really surprised to being chosen, because I thought there was people kind of wiser and older that could have done a good job, you know. But I guess I filled the criteria. You know?
You have the title. It sounds very presidential, being the commander-in-chief. Yeah. What is the selection process? What do you have to go through?
I mean, we kind of had to apply for it almost like a job. You know, you put in a resume, a statement, everything like that, and then we had to kind of you get elected based on all these different societies around the world. I mean, the Clan MacGillivray is quite global. And it covers Australia, United States, Canada, Italy, Holland, England, Scotland. So it's quite far-reaching. And we've even got members in Japan and Cuba and everything like that.
Wow.
But the main societies put in their vote, and I was kind of overwhelmingly got the vote, and I was quite surprised, kind of like shocked. Still taking it in.
That's awesome. And Donald, why do you think people voted? Why do you think that they thought Iain was the man for the job?
Oh, I think that it's so important for a clan to have a chief, or in this case a commander, and Iain will become chief, we hope, in the course of time, because clanship has really grown. People's interest in their family has always been there. Their sense of patriotism has always been there. But sadly, there are some clans, as Iain explained, that have had a chiefship that's been vacant, or the clan it's been dormant for a long time. And I think it's a terrific example of the clan coming together and saying, right, just like in the old days, centuries ago, they would choose the best person to be their leader. Yeah. It's a very natural process, and it's great to see this happening in the 21st century.
So people voted from all around the world then?
Indeed, yes.
From all those countries you mentioned, the votes have come in?
I can't comment on the opposition he faced, but I'm sure he was the best guy.
Do you have to, is it like a political campaign? Do you have to go around and drum up the votes, or how do you...
I thought I was actually going to be like the last one voted, to be honest. But I mean, I thought there was other really good candidates on that from the US, and I think one from Australia. But there was, but I mean, I was just kind of surprised, and I kind of.
And a lot of you managed to put 3 Americans to the post for this this title, this role. A lot of Americans want this. Then a lot of our friends from across the pond would love your job.
I guess so, yeah. But I mean, I've gone out to visit them as well, kind of at their gatherings out, and they had a big gathering in Portland, Oregon, with the Highland Games, and they're great folk. I mean, I love these guys. I mean, and these girls. I mean, they're as well as the Clan MacGillivray. It's just they're great folk. They bring a lot of talents. They're great people. I mean, some of them have it easy, some of them have it hard, and it's to bring that all in the Clan MacGillivray. It's quite a diverse, global reaching. Just a lot of elements
Americans
involved.
are hugely enthusiastic, but even if they are standing for something like that, I think they'd prefer a Highlander to be leading a Highland clan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, we need to find out what you do, Iain, exactly what the job involves. So stick with us, and we'll find out more in just a couple of minutes after that. Welcome back to Live at 5. We've been chatting to Iain MacGillivray, Commander-in-Chief of Clan MacGillivray, together with Donald MacLaren. Thanks for sticking around, guys. So, Iain, what does your job involve as Commander-in-Chief of the clan?
I mean, my first thing is I've got to rally the clan. That's kind of first and foremost, is to try and rally them and get them all kind of I don't know, just get the active, make sure the activeness is there, make sure the recognition is there, you know. So my way of doing it, and it wasn't required, but my way is, I think, if they can come to Scotland for our gatherings, I can go out and visit them, and in a way that recognises them, and it shows a good presence, and to turn up to their gatherings. And it's been great going to these different places like Australia and the United States.
Yeah. I think we've got Australia on the screen there. We're going to see some of the pictures of going around the world, I suppose, for different jobs, for meeting different people, part of the clan.
Yeah.
Where's that one? Is that?
That was the Kilted Mile in Portland, Oregon. I actually won this on the last lap, you know. And surprisingly, because it was beside Tracktown, USA. And then Nike headquarters, so I made the papers here.
There you go.
And I wasn't expecting to win that.
It's cool, but Donald, when I hear the word clan, I think historic, it's maybe something in the past. Why are clans still important today? And is everyone part of one in the Highlands? How does it actually work?
Not everyone is part of a clan, and too often people confuse, think any Scottish name as a clan name. Of course, there are some very distinguished family names, but anyway, that's a separate subject. Clans, yes, they are in the past. But we've moved on. There was a time when people lived in the same glen and they lived and died by the sword, by the land. Yeah. People have now dispersed, but there is still a huge pride in people's name, whether you're a clan or a family. People want to have that. They have that sense of identity. And the clan societies today and things like Iain's election help provide a focus because people still believe in their identity and the pride in their family history.
That's nice.
Well, guys, thanks for coming in to see us. Iain, congratulations once again.
Yeah, good luck in the role. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.